Go. Monday sunset. It's about 7:15 at 5:20. The guy driving the truck that's supposed to come and get the Tahoe called me. Said they were about an hour and a half away. They would be here. Pretty cool swirlies over there. And it's now 7:15. The way my math works, 5:20, 6:20 would be an hour. So 10 minutes to 7 would be an hour and a half. Guess what? It's still there. I've been out here waiting because all the dogs are locked up inside, so they don't have to worry about them when they get here. So I've been out here waiting for, a little over half an hour. It's muggy out here. It's icky out here. Ain't much better than how. So anyway, just more of a great Monday. Tuesday's got to be better, right? On SpongeBob SquarePants, it would be 5 minutes later. No, it's much later than that. Light's been on for a while. Neighbor's light's been on for a while. I gotta watch the little shithead here. Tahoe's still parked back there. We're already past the end of their quote pickup time frame, and way past when they called me this evening and said they'd be here. So Becky called the number that they called me from. Apparently that's their dispatch. Right now the truck is at Woodburn. They said it'll be at least 50 minutes before he gets there. Well, that puts them over an hour past their pickup schedule. And I'm not staying up all night. I don't feel good. I'm tired. So she asked the guy to reschedule it for in the morning on Wednesday or Thursday. Why? Because tomorrow, Becky and I won't be here. Ty will be here. But it has to be one of us that's on the title that has to be here. And, yeah. And of course, you're not going to see this till tomorrow night anyway. But I know why he wanted back out. Because he left him a deuce over here in the corner. And now I'm going to have to go down there and get him. Because there's probably something down here I don't want him into. Ollie, Brooks here with Blakely. Ty spent the night. And I'm finishing feeding. They didn't come in. Cows didn't come in, so. Oh yeah, little ground fog in the neighbors. A little spilled into ours. Nothing up there. See the taillights of the neighbor over there leaving for work. But everything back here's got ground fog, and we call that a pre-sunrise. Focus. Look out there and see little red and white dots in the fog. Oh, and there's even a couple up here. Hi, Wally. Okay, ignore me. Oh, throw some grain to the steers. Go see Blakely. Dang, I really wanted to go out of focus. We'll look back to the sky. There you go. Look where I found Blakely. Brought her in and put her in bed with Becky. Now Becky's gonna get dressed. She's gotta get dressed anyway. Ah! Dog. Brooks said, where'd little stinker go? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Likes to crawl into the mess. Maybe he went back. I hope he went back. Anyway, Bandit was in here when I came back in from feeding, and Brooks said, would you let him in? No, I didn't come in this door. I came in the other door. So Brooke didn't get it shut. It doesn't like to shut. You got to pull it a little bit. It's kind of like that. Walk through the door in the back barn. You got to give it a little nudge. Traveler's not in yet. I thought it'd be in by now. Oh well, it seems like later in the season it takes longer to get across no matter where I got it set. And yeah, it's sun's up good. Blakely's not doing too bad this morning. Ty is doing really bad this morning. And we got to take Ed back to the airport today, here in about 45 minutes. And Ty needs to be in the hospital. It's more than, I'm 99.9% sure it's more than just a cold or flu thing she's got going on. Appears that her gallbladder might be an issue today, which she's had trouble with that before. And, you know, her female issues are probably compounding on top of everything. So she's in there bent over so her gallbladder isn't killing her. Becky and I have both been on the phone all morning, various people. So it's going to be an interesting day. And I got confirmation that, hey, they're supposed to pick that Tahoe up tomorrow morning between 7 and 11. Gee, amazing. So anyway, that's how cluster sucked our day is so far. Tis what it is, I guess. Just got to deal with it. Look who I'm sitting next to.
Which lane do I want?
We can look out. Big ship over there. We are on the St. John's Bridge.
Where's all the boats?
Oh, there's a big ship over here, Ed.
That's it.
I see a barge and some tugs over here.
The car, they let the new cars off over here.
Oh yeah, obviously they're bringing cars back in again. Last time I was over this bridge, I don't remember any of those cars being there because they weren't. So, anyway, show you that much. Another shot of that side. Wasn't quick enough to catch that on the other side of the car, but one coming in. Oh yeah, hey, we're at the airport. And somebody woke up just a little bit ago. You say hi, Blakely? You say hi?
So we really need the
Huh? Not gonna say hi?
We're gonna say we need the red lane.
Well, we didn't get you any video ahead leaving. It's like double and triple parked back there to unload people. It's packed. So we jumped out, threw his crap at him, and gave him a hug, and off he went. Usually we're in that parking structure. We spent some time, but we're gonna go.
But it hasn't been a great.
It hadn't been a great day. We're gonna.
The visit was great, but it hasn't been great. So much has been going on. You know, mother-in-law passing away, and everybody's sick, and he had issues while he was here with his family, and so it's like.
The good thing is his dad did go back to the home and out of the hospital late yesterday.
So that's good. But yeah, it's been rough. Then he's going home to have a hurricane hit them on Thursday.
He figures it's probably just gonna brush him, but still.
And that's when Brooke flies into Florida, Hurricane Day.
And where she's flying into Florida,
horses.
Yeah, check out the horses. Isn't that neat? Where Matt, Brooke, and Blakely fly into Florida should maybe be off the edge of the hurricane's path. You know, maybe. Apparently, must be a MAX train coming in. That would be the public transportation joke. Yep, that's what it is. So, anyway, I believe we're going to run back and go to the hospital and see how Ty's doing, because that's where she is. I think I mentioned that. There's a big one moving. And the other one's still sitting over there. Yeah, rail's in the wrong place. I can't get my phone high enough to look over it. And people are being idiots through here. Yeah, that one needed the left lane, so they waited until they clear up here where they're not supposed to change lanes. Of course, you're not supposed to change lanes on this bridge at all, but that is what it is. It's too narrow of a bridge, and this here is too narrow. This is all truck route.
And this is all a shitty road here.
This is all main truck route. And hey, kind of maybe see it. Once again, I can't get my phone high enough. Oh well. Then, quarter-mile line up to get back on the highway. While we're stopped, we got a chance we can actually see it. It's like the hatches are not all the way closed. They're pretty high in the water. So obviously they ain't got much in them, if anything. Ooh, we might get to go. Becky wanted to give you a quick update on Ty. They actually got her in, female doctor this time, who got on the ball and took care of things.
She's got an IV in.
She's got IV in. It's a good IV. It's next to where the one that blew out, but it's a good one.
Pain meds, nausea meds on board.
Yeah. Meds on, and Doc's working on getting her gallbladder checked. Because her gallbladder works slow. We had issues with that many years
when
ago.
When she was young.
And
she's been in a lot of pain with that area, along with being
plus,
sick.
I imagine they'll probably try to do an ultrasound of her ovary.
Yeah,
I know that's an issue.
We put my best friend, my sister Sue, they call Auntie Mommy, on the job this morning. I called her and said, hey, and she goes, yes, and she will be a bitch if she needs to. So that's who's with Ty right now. Maury has jury duty. His number was picked. He was supposed to be out there at 11. Don't know if he's going to be. And then he will head to the hospital. And I'm taking Blakely. We're going back home until we're needed or any of that. So that's what we know right this second. And then poor Ed had a really bad, I had not a normal trip when he came from Georgia this time. It's just been chaotic, so I feel bad. I love him and miss him already, and he hasn't even left Oregon yet.
You don't board the plane for... No, maybe no. He may be boarding the plane about now. So, he's supposed to be home...
10 o'clock tonight.
10 o'clock tonight his flight lands, so... His wife already said, don't you wake me up when you come in. So, anyway. If we didn't mention any of that before, now you heard it all. And let you know what happens later. Finally got it moved. When I left the house, it was 92 degrees, and it wasn't even 1:30. Said on the news last night we might make it to 91. We got another few hours of heating up. We've already had almost a half hour of heating up. Running part of the headland, I'm off the same riser, which is a pain in the ass, because in order to move far enough to get it turned around, I got to unhook and pull it around and try to get it backed up square to the fence. Because why? You can only run off the sides of that carriage. You cannot run off the back of it, or the wagon, whatever you want to call it. Big, bold print everywhere you look. Do not. I'm not supposed to run it off the back. I don't know why. I'm sure there's some reason other than the fact that the tires are kind of in the way, but not really. Maybe it's because the axle's in the way of the roller or something. I don't know when the hose comes in. And all these ladies were around the corner when I pulled that out. And they were on the side hill this side. And I thought, I'm going to see if I can get them wet. Time I got down here to turn the pump on. Where they are. Now, we're still pumping some air out. I missed the first one. The first couple were awesome. It sounded like fireworks right here. Usually I shut the risers off when I move so it doesn't drain down much. You don't get a bunch of air in the line, but this time I just popped it off at the Traveler and pulled the hose out of the way. And so it got a little air in the system. Anyway, I think Ty's on her way home. I don't remember what all I've already said, so forgive me. Ultrasound, her guts and gallbladder looks good. Pancreas looks good. They didn't bother with the ovary. I think they should have, my opinion, but the blood test come back. They tested for whatever they test in the blood for the ovary and said, no, everything looks beautiful. It's just apparently a very nasty, basically flu, a viral infection of some kind. I mean, her pain was at her gallbladder and I guess at her pancreas. And that's what it's going to do. They got her on some good meds. So that's what I know. Oh, and actually I see a vehicle moving around up at the house. I'm going to say maybe she's home now. I could show you, but you can't see it now. It's not where you can see it. I just happened to catch a glimpse of it. So anyway, and I got a phone call right before I came out from one of the supervisors with Asplin, who was down here with the power company's forester checking this stuff out. This morning, or today anyway, was the plan, and he called and said they had training they had to get done that they did today, and apologized for not being out here. He asked what day would work. I said, whenever. He says, tomorrow morning sound good? I said, sounds good to me. So the forester okayed knocking. I'm hoping that one that we run the pipe through, I'm hoping they're going to give that a flat top above the crotch that we run the pipe through. And that one and maybe that one, they'll at least get them knocked down to where if they fall, they cannot reach the line. But that one, literally the guy wire is 2 feet from the butt. So, that might give me a little more advantage. And I'm hoping that one, if it does fall, it's leaning the right way. It can reach the pole easily. So, if they can get those out of the way, I can mess with the rest later. As if you can't tell, we got issues up there anyway. Nice widowmaker laying across there that was out of the top of that one. But it's laying there, can't go nowhere. Those are things that try to figure out how to get a line on them and just hook them to the excavator and pull them over. It's the only thing I know to do, because I'm not going to put a saw to the butt of any of those. Like I told the guys when they were here, I'm not going to go to the bottom of that and put a saw to it, because that vibration can snap any of that off in any place, even down in here where they're big. It can just powder it and it falls on top of you. So, their thing is they're going to be up in a bucket working down on it. So anyway, probably a long enough video for the day, so thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Hope you all had a good Tuesday. I guess I can't say ours was bad. Better than yesterday anyway. And we'll see what tomorrow really brings. Thanks everybody. If I get something else, I'll let you know.